people how is your Saturday afternoon. Us here at Civic Space TV, we bring you amazing stories every Saturday at 3 p.m. Yes, to uplift you, encourage you, a young woman out there. Yes, so I'm called Madreen, and join me today. Welcome. Yes, today we have a beauty queen in studio. She's going to tell us about herself. Yes, how she has been able, to achieve the crown that she has. So I have Najjuma Kulsum. She's Miss Heritage 2024. That is, and the Miss Tourism Buganda region 2024. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. So to our viewers who do not know Najjuma Kulsum, so who is she? How do you describe yourself?
Well, my name is Najjuma Kulsum. I was born and raised in Bukoto. Currently, I'm Miss Tourism First Runners of Chadondo 2024-2025. Miss Heritage Buganda Kingdom.
Okay.
2024-2025.
Wow.
Yes, please.
Wow. Okay, so Kulsum, you tell us more about, growing up. How was your childhood experience, your education background?
Okay, thank you. My childhood, it was really funny.
Okay. We would love to hear more about the funny moments.
For my nursery, I went at Santa Maria, Bukoto. Then primary, I went to Gayaza Primary School, that's Masaka. Then secondary, Ikra High School, Matuga. But here comes the story. Primary, our dad wasn't that financially stable, but he could try his best. So he used to give us some good pocket money.
Okay.
We could be like rich kids at school.
Okay.
Now time came in and everything has
changed. Everything
vanished.
Changed. Yeah.
He took us to the village, that's Mukono, but he didn't tell us that we are going to stay there. So when we went in the village, they welcomed us. During the holidays, they didn't tell us that we are going to stay behind. Actually, even him, he stayed for the holiday because he didn't have a job by then. So time came when we have to go back to school. We told him, as we're not going back to Kampala.
Yeah.
He was like, you're going to stay here with your grandma. We cried. We went to school. In the morning, they used to give us cassava. And we are not used to it.
At
cassava.
Home or at school?
No, when we are going,
at home,
the breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, they used to give us cassava, maize, and we are not used to that life. So I was the eldest, and I was the only one who had a school bag. So they could pack the breakfast in my bag, the cassava, the maize. So I used to tell my sisters, when we reach at school, do not come in my class asking for cassava or for your maize. So it was really funny for me because every time I remember that, telling my sisters that do not come looking for me to ask for cassava.
Seeing what other children had, different from your packing.
Yeah,
I know.
It was funny and emotional.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow, but we are glad you're here now.
I'm good. I forgot to tell you that I'm a Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
I like using it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So Kulsum, you take us through, your journey from your education now to what you're doing currently.
Oh, I finished senior six. I didn't join university. Yeah, because I was raised by a single mother. So I didn't get that opportunity, but I'm not complaining.
I know. And then, so what are you doing currently?
Currently, I'm doing makeup and I'm also learning tailoring, fashion with Sachi Baker, the one who made the creative wear we wore on the pageant, the grand finales. Yeah.
All right. Now you talk of the pageant. Who inspires you to join this pageant, beauty pageant, and how do you join?
Apparently, no one inspired me to join it, though I had a dream to contest for it. So to join the pageant, I was home. My cousin called my younger sister, and he told her to talk to me about the pageant, the Buganda pageant. I told my sister, tell him that I'm not interested. The cousin called me directly and he told me, Kulsum, I want you to join the pageant by force. Then I was like, okay, let me first sleep. I'll get back to you later.
So they saw the potential in you, but you didn't want to believe in yourself.
Yeah. So when I woke up, I told him, you know what? I'm ready, we go. He told me that early morning, dress up, we are going for Masiro. The former miss is going to be there, so we need to introduce you to the former miss, so Chadondo by then. So I went there. The team welcomed me, the Buganda Youth Council, that's Nakawa. They welcomed me. They told me, you're going to contest for Miss Tourism Buganda. I told them, yeah, I'm ready. So that's how I joined.
Okay. Yeah. So what does it take for someone to join such pageants? Because if your sister or someone saw the potential in you, and then for you, you didn't have it within you, what does it take? Is it size? What?
My dear, it's not size only. It's not size. What it takes, you have to be confident.
Okay.
You have to be like, how can I say it? It's not about the beauty only, the physical appearance, because you might be beautiful, but when you open your mouth, you talk nonsense. They don't consider that. They consider brains, let me say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So take us through the journey. You joined, you applied, you apply for it. So how is the journey the moment you walked into the office?
When I walked into the office, that's for Buganda Heritage and Tourism Board. It's found at Butikiru, Mengo. I picked up the forms. I even asked one of them. I'm nervous. I don't have anyone like to take me through this, but I really want, because I already got the passion of it. So they told me, it's very simple, no more questions, you're going to love it. They gave me the form. Actually, I filled the form that very day and I left the form at the office. So I came back to my people, the BYC Nakawa, because let me say, they were the ones sponsoring me. So I told them, I'm done. But before going for Buganda, you have to first go through the counties. That's Chadondo. I come from Chadondo.
Chadondo, yes.
Yeah. So they told me now, what's next? I had to go to the offices of Chadondo. They register me. Then after we started the boot camp for the counties, but we could go there once in a week. So we were many contestants. We were 15 contestants. And we are learning a lot of things. The history of Buganda.
So 15 from Chadondo, all when join only Chadondo.
Yeah, Chadondo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you about Chadondo. We were 15, but they only wanted 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
They trained us everything. Catwalking, I wasn't good at catwalking, the hills. And they told us it's a must. No putting on baby heels like the block heels. So we learnt everything at the camps. the finals, the grand finales for the counties, the judges came. Of course, we were all nervous. I was contestant number 4, but every time they could read my name, I could start panicking. And I was like, should I enter that room? So that's how it went. I was the first runners-up for Chadondo. Then after they called us, we got a call from BHTP for a boot camp for Buganda Kingdom. That's where all queens from different counties come in, 3. So there are 18 counties. 3 times 18, that's 53. You're going to face those people. And they were all good. And they only wanted 3 people. So we went for our boot camp. The first week we went at Kainela Farms. That's where they started our boot camp. They started training us, being audible, speaking to people, like, how are you going to express yourself to the audience? Because we didn't know anything. Because at the counties they told us, you people, you are not all good. But we had a reason why we picked you. So we started training from there. We had a good experience at Kainela Farm. It's a very beautiful farm. It's found in Kayunga. You people should go visit.
Okay.
It's really nice.
You've done the advert for them.
It's really fun. We were training, but they could give us time to enjoy ourselves. We could do quad biking, horse riding. Though sometimes things could get tough when it's time for business. They could ask you, why are you here? So sometimes things could get tough.
Yeah.
And sometimes they could give us time to let it. Yeah.
So how many weeks are you staying at that farm, or the training, when all the counties have come together?
Oh, they gave us 3 weeks for the boot camp. 1 week at Kainela, 2nd week at Uwek. Then the 3rd week it was Ognite. It's here in Kira. Ognite Smart Homes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then the big day comes. Tell us about the big day.
Yes, the big day. Okay, before the big day, we had a talent night. That's when they were going to eliminate some who are going to present their talents and their creative wares. Only 10. I was reciting a poem. That's my talent.
Okay.
Yeah, so they wanted only 10 among the 28, because they came on eliminating up to 28. So we had a we had that night, and I was among the 10 that we are going to present their talents.
So you did a poem.
Yeah.
What was the poem about?
It was about cultural diversity. Yeah. And it's the same poem I did at the county, the Saza, Chadondo. Yeah. So I used it even in regionals. So I was among the 10 who are going to step on that very big stage. Yeah. Then for the creative wear, we all presented our creative wares on that big day. Yeah.
Okay.
So the big day comes.
The big day comes, and I don't know how many you said 10 on the stage.
For
the finals.
Talents,
yes.
We were 10. But for everything, we were 28 contestants. Just they picked 10 to present their talents so that they can choose one. Yeah.
Okay, so let us look at this one where you're chosen as Miss Heritage.
I think I was chosen to be the Miss Heritage because of my poem and my profiling.
Okay.
Yeah, because
and maybe before we go deep into why you were chosen, to someone who doesn't know what heritage is, yes, someone would wish to understand what is heritage.
Heritage, to me, it means culture, traditions and norms. So for me, I'm into Buganda, culture, traditions and norms. Yeah.
So why do you think you were chosen as Miss Heritage?
Because I love my culture and I really
I mean, we all love our cultures, yes.
Yeah,
I think there was something specific or something special that you did, you performed. Is it your poem that made you go through to achieve this title?
We all love our cultures, but some we don't get the opportunity, or we don't get time to go deep into it. So every time I was talking about my profiling, I would embrace my culture. So my coach was like, Kulsum, why do you think that your profiling is so unique? Because it was about culture diversity. Culture, the profiling, that's where you're going to get the project from. The project you're going to do. So my project was embracing culture diversity through culture events, like bringing together different cultures. We all know we have only few culture festivals in Uganda. That's Bachiga Nation. So for me, I want to bring people together from different cultures. We do a culture festival. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so they give you the crown. How is the experience of reading your name as Najjuma Kulsum as Miss Heritage?
Miss Heritage. When they read my name as the Miss Heritage Buganda Kingdom, I was like, wow. At first I didn't click it because I was like, why me? I went, they gave me the sash and the gift. So when we went back at the apartments where we are staying overnight, I asked my friends, why did they give me this sash? Because it's a very big sash, a very big sash. Why did they give me a heritage sash? But later I sat down and I was like, I think my poem, my profile, because everything I was talking about culture. Yeah. And later one of my friends told me, Kulsum, you get that sash because of your poem, your profiling. Yeah.
Okay, right from there, Miss Heritage 2024, 2025.
Yeah.
What should we expect from you? Your office.
Yeah, I have a lot of projects that I'm going to do as a Miss Heritage. Actually, one of my projects, let me give you a hint, because they've been asking me about my project, but I wasn't saying anything about it. I want to have a pageant, but it's going to be under Buganda Youth Council, and it's going to be about Miss Culture, and it's going to start within my county. We are going to be having that pageant. Yeah, for Miss Culture. That one girl who understands culture. Yeah.
So when you talk of culture, which specific things? Okay, a few things you can mention that someone can focus on and say yes.
Culture. What I love about my culture, the food, the way they prepare the food locally, leave alone the things that we do here in Kampala. But when you go deep in the village, you see how those people prepare our food. It's really fun. Yeah.
And then what is your best dish culture?
Culture, matoke, yeah.
Matoke.
And meat.
Matoke and meat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do this for the girls?
Yeah.
So we would
girls. Because I cannot do Mr. Culture. I want to do Miss Culture.
Why do you want to specifically focus on the girls?
I I want to focus on girls because there are many girls there who would love to get such opportunities, but they don't have a way, or they don't have a way of approaching it. And the main point is to build a girl child to be resourceful and to be confident, to believe in herself. Because me, I started believing in myself the moment I stepped on that stage, and the big audience was looking at me. So I was like, oh, I need to do a pageant where I can help a girl child to build that confidence that I got. Yeah.
Wow. And so you said you want to start from your county, Chadondo. Which other things do you think your office as Miss Heritage is supposed to do for the people?
First of all, Miss Heritage, you have to promote tourism in Buganda. Those are the tourist sites in Buganda. And that's one of my projects also. Yeah. I want to promote tourism in Buganda, not only in Buganda but also in Uganda. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to explore many things about my region and other regions. Yeah.
So how do you do this? Is there support behind you? Does the kingdom support, or this is an individual project?
It can be an individual, or where you can draft down your project, then you take it to Buganda Heritage for some guidelines. They can tell you, okay, when the project is good, they can send you to some sponsors. Yeah. They can give a hand.
Okay, so where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, Miss Heritage?
10.
Then okay, no, before we go to the next 10 years, what happens, what are you thinking of doing, after 2025?
Apparently,
because that's when you put off the crown and then you have to focus on other things.
Yeah. I love fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at that basically. And like I said, I started learning. So I want to have a fashion house. Yeah, so for you said in 10 years, but in 5 years.
Okay, 5 years.
Yeah. I'm seeing myself having a very big fashion store. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And with your experience from the pageant and what you have done, what you're training in, yes, what can the young girls, you said you want to focus on the girls, what can they pick, from your story as a beauty queen? Yes, and maybe how they can live up to, you said you want them to be confident, you want them to stand up for themselves. Yes, what do you think these young girls can copy from you or people who have been there?
First of all, you have to believe in yourself before others believe in you. At first I wasn't believing in myself, but later I saw it when it's affecting the people who are pushing me. I had to believe in myself. That's when they also started pushing me. So you have to believe in yourself, you as a person, because no one can believe in you if you do not. Yeah.
And then when you're doing these pageants, the wares that you do, that you put on, everything that you present, is this your own making, or there's the organizers do support you in this?
It's your own
making.
Honestly, it is.
You support yourself.
Yeah. They support, but mainly it's on you.
And then what would you say to us or some people who do not believe in these pageants, as something that is good for the girl child? Because most people have the other thinking, that how do I send my daughter in these things? Yes, how do we change this thinking? And then you can also point out some of the good things that you have achieved since you joined the pageant, you got the crown to here now, so that someone who has a negative thinking about the pageant can also pick something.
Well, a lot of people have negative thoughts about pageants. Like when I told my mom about it, she told me, so you're going to be putting on short things, you're going to be half naked because we are staunch Muslims. So she told me, I'm not into it. Then I told her, no, you give me a chance. And it's for Buganda. So I had to convince my brother to go talk to my mom about it, about how we dress. But for Buganda, I'm not so sure about Miss Uganda, but for Buganda, it's really good. It's not about, how can I say, it's not about the pageant only. Because you people, what you know is us coming there on the stage, represent what you have. But behind, we learn a lot. Buganda, it teaches us manners. Have you ever heard of Chisakate for Nabagera?
Yes.
Exactly, that's how the boat camp is. So we all know that it's good. That Chisakate is good for young girls. So that's how the boat camp is.
So they take you through everything.
Everything. We get the singers session. We get different people who comes in to give us sweet words. So it's really good for Buganda. Yeah, I'm putting my emphasis for Buganda because that's where I've been.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're focusing on Buganda, but we have the bigger, the bigger thing of, Miss Uganda. Do you see yourself, going for this?
For Miss Uganda?
Yes.
No.
Why?
Age limit. Yeah.
Okay.
When you're going in the pageant, they put their age limit. Yeah, they can say from 18 to 25, and I think by next year I'll be 25.
So. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay,
but
cool.
I would love. Actually, for girls, if you are still young, use that chance. If you want to join the pageant,
because I've seen pageants also for the young girls, something like that. Because you're here talking to us, but for us, we know we're talking to a queen, someone who is, So what are some of the good things that come with this, the crown?
So far I've met people, big people.
Okay.
Big people that I've never dreamt to be with. I've been to places where you just enter freely. They don't charge you, but when they charge the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been with some of the Baganda heads. So far. It has not been long. It's only 3 weeks. And I'm still getting the opportunities. Yeah.
All right. Okay. We are looking forward, to seeing you do more great work. Mainly for the girl child in Buganda Kingdom.
Exactly. Let me put my emphasis on Buganda. Uganda.
Yes.
For a girl child, it's not going to be only Buganda. It's going to be Uganda.
Uganda.
Yeah. And Buganda, we do not have only Bagandas here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So it's going to be mostly Uganda. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kulsum, for coming through and telling us about your journey in the beauty world and the other crowns. So as we come to the end of the conversation, any last words, to your fans?
Okay.
And then before I even say this, do people vote? Do we vote, or it's only the organizers that say, no, this person is going to be this?
People vote, but when you win, when they vote you, it doesn't mean that you're going to be the queen. When you win, you're going to be the Miss Popularity.
The vote, okay.
For a queen, it's a different process. So still I'm taking this opportunity to thank people for voting, for supporting, people who didn't know me but they were just screaming my name. I'm really grateful. I was in the boot camp, my family used to call me Kulsum Nyabo. Thank people. When you come back like this, thank people, because they have really supported you and they don't know who you are. They have never seen you, they have never met you anywhere, but they have supported you. So I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. Then for my team, where I come from, the team that introduced me to the pageant, that's the Buganda Youth Council. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to show the world who I am. I'm really grateful.
You talked of the Buganda Youth Council. What happens in that?
Buganda.
You're part of the council.
Me, I'm just a member.
Okay.
I'm just a member in it.
All
But
right.
you should really join. It's really good. It's about empowering youth.
Okay. And Miss Heritage, we cannot go without knowing your full background. You're talking of culture, they're teaching you, so who is Najjuma, as the last tutambulire mungo Muganda, as our last remark? Yes.
All right. Erinnya lyange nze Najjuma Kulsum, mbeera Bukoto, Mutubagumu mu Kyaddondo. Ndi muwala wa Ssemakula Kawuka agalamidde Kampungu mu Kyaggwe. Ndi muzzukulu wa Ssemakula Abdarazak agalamidde Kampungu mu Kyaggwe. Ndi muzzukulu wa Ssekimwanyi agalamidde Bukoto mu Kyaddondo. Nva mu nnyumba ya Ssemakula Bukoto mu Kyaddondo, mu luggya lwa Ssemakula Abdarazak Kampungu mu Kyaggwe, mu lunyiriri lwa Ssekimwanyi Bukoto mu Kyaddondo. Neddira Lugave akabbiro Maleere. Oluwala gwaffe guvuga nti lwandugwa lwa Katende, bwabirya bwawoza, Sserukulu lengejja, simanyi lunangwira, bw'ompa akawala ako ng'ebbanja liwedde.
Wow.
Ku ludda olwa maama, enzaalibwa omukyala nzaalibwa omukyala Nababi Farida, nga muwala wa Simbwa Gerard agalamidde Ebisanje mu Kyaddondo Buddu, nga ku ludda olwo ndi muzzukulu wa Namwama Augustine Mutumba Buwama.
Wow, at least now we are, we are confident that we have the right Miss Heritage. You know what it means to kutambula ng'Omuganda. And you learned all this. Okay. All right. Before we go, when you look at the current trend, the youths that we have in Uganda, and then you trying to embrace the young people, to know their culture. How do you think you're going to do this? And will it be easy? Do you think the young people love, do we love our culture? Or
I know it's going to be challenging, but there are a few there who would love to know about their culture. And I know when they get to know about it, they operate it to the rest.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
To be the younger we are slay queens, we are slay kings. Now deep down, a woman or whether oyagala okumanya wajiwava. Yeah.
Okay, we are looking forward. We are looking forward to this, what Kulsum has to do with the young people, and then, knowing your cultures. How well do you know your culture and your roots? Where do you come from? I think this is really important in the day-to-day world, being that most people don't even know who your parents are. People don't want to go to their villages. We are born in Kampala, want to stay in Kampala.
We don't want to kneel down.
All those things,
Yeah.
kneeling down is for those ages. These days you don't. Housework.
Yeah.
How to cook food.
Locally, how our judges used to do it.
The dressing, the way young people are dressing these days. Yeah. So all this is combined, and Kulsum is really here to do her best to see that the young people are, involved in what happens in their cultures. Love your culture, love your origin. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yes, we are really honored to have you on this space for women, basically young women, uplifting you and encouraging you to take on these spaces. She says she believed in herself the moment she stepped on the platform, the stage. So don't sit on yourself. If you have what it takes, please go and take on these opportunities. You never know where you will land in future. Yeah, thank you for watching us. I've been your host, Madreen. See you next week. Bye.